Good morning from Barton Springs, Tennessee here, campground. Woke up to a beautiful morning, and then I woke up also to this, a flat tire. Thank goodness I had my trusty air compressor, the Schumacher. But meanwhile, I've got Sprint and I have no internet. I have 1 bar signal for calling, which is still kind of in and out. I am a Good Sam's member, which is a good thing. Thankful for that. Talked to them about 30 minutes ago. They may bring me a tire. Right now it seems to be holding some air. It was literally flat this morning when I got up. I woke up to the van on its side, basically, it felt. But I mean, this is what happens when you camp sometimes. So I'm hoping to hear back from Good Sam's here shortly, and maybe they can bring me a tire. And these tires aren't that old, though I'm learning a lot about this van. I've only had it for about 6 months, but they seem like new tires. And look at the tread. It's pretty good tread. So I don't know if I ran over something or what, but meanwhile I'm trying to put some air in it. If I can't get a hold of Good Sam's, I did talk to the front desk, and they recommended a place down the road. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name of it, but they wrote me directions. Drive down this road, turn after the railroad tracks, go about 5 miles, turn on this road. So if I don't hear from Good Sam's, I might venture. They said it's only like 7 miles. I might venture out and see what happens. But right now I'm testing the air on the tire to see if it holds a little bit. And if it holds, I might venture out. Hopefully I'll get a better signal. I'm going to go around the campground again, see if I get a better signal. I'm afraid I'm going to be missing Good Sam's call. But I'll keep you posted. So I'm back on the road. Heading north back to Nashville. It's been a long few hours. I was able to nurse the road trek with air in a tire to Walmart. Unfortunately, it was the only thing that was open. I was hoping to get more of a professional shop, only because when you take a vehicle like this, you want to have a specialist look at it, especially when you start sticking jacks underneath your car with all your water tanks and plumbing, and then some. But luckily I ran into a guy that was pretty tech savvy and was familiar with RVs. So he was real careful, and he decided to jack it up on one side. And you remember, this is a road trek 190 Popular. It's an 02. And turned out he took the tire off. Sure enough, I had a screw in it. Also found out the tires were manufactured in 2011. Which is a little irritating, because when I bought this from Mr. Willis, you're out there, Tim Willis, who sold me this vehicle, said the tires were pretty new. Well, they look new, they didn't have a lot of wear on them, only because I think he sat for a while, but not completely honest. Obviously they're 7 years old, and any manufacturer tell you replace them after 5. And sure enough, there's dry rot on them. So I went with a tire called Exterior. I haven't really heard of that company, because you need a specific tire for these vehicles to hold a lot of weight, over at least 3,000 pounds. So I'm trying a new tire. I got this on here now. Didn't have enough tires to put all 4 on. in stock. I'm still debating what I want to do because I keep hearing Michelin is okay and Cooper. Don't know much about this tire, so I might turn it into a spare, because a spare on here is no good. It's got air in it, that's about it. So I might turn it into a spare and then get 4 other tires, or I might do some more research on these tires. So yeah, that's my experience heading back. I'll keep you posted what's going on. Hello YouTube. Hey, look what I've got. I've got new tires. Bought some Cooper Discovery. The HD3. Load E capacity. Really happy. Got a really good deal. I thank Tire World here, a local company out of Nashville. They hooked me up, and man, I had to do a lot of research because I want to make sure I get a good tire. This was quite an investment, and I also really wanted to have a tire that was made here in the States. And wow, there is very few that are made here. Michelin, Cooper, and it's Grabber or something like that, but all these tires aren't made here anymore. So that was important to me. But long story short, I got the HT3 Cooper Discovery. I feel like I got a pretty good deal. I paid $161 per tire plus tax. I thought that's pretty good. And again, 10-ply E rating. They're for RVs, and wow, what a difference from the last ones that were on here. It's almost like they're cushionier, if that's a word. They're just real smooth. Doesn't ride like a hay wagon, basically. But yeah, unfortunately, when I bought the vehicle, I thought they were newer tires. Tread looked pretty good. I think they were called Mastercraft. Wasn't the best tire, not the best high rating tire, but they had dry rot, and they were nearly 8 years old. So check your tires. And that's another thing. When I bought these tires, I made sure they were 2018 tires. And a lesson for you guys out there: if you're looking for tires for your RV, make sure when you order them they're 2018. It'll be written in the inside tread of the tire where it'll be written. It won't be on the outside, it'll be on the inside. So look for your dates, because by law, I guess these guys can sell tires that are 2 years old, and that could be a problem down the road. They're not going to last as long, and your warranty won't be as good. So yeah. Oh, and check your rating. Make sure, like on these, it's E rating. E rating load capacity. I think others are R and H capacity, but yeah, real important for your safety. You heard that from Cruising Kevin here. Yeah, so out of a bad experience, it was a good experience. I'm glad I was able to change my tires, and I ended up with Coopers. And when I was at Walmart, they didn't have Coopers or Michelins. But they did have a tire which is called Dexter tires, and it was rated for an RV. It had the low capacity of E, and it still was a 10-ply, but I just didn't know much about that tire. And I did some more research. They're foreign tires, and then I did read some reviews where people have had problems with them. So what I did is, obviously I went with the Coopers. And I took the old tire and I put it on the back. I call it old tire, but the Dexter tire, I put it on the back. So I'm using it as a spare. So my spare basically is brand new. So a total of 5 new tires. And I'll leave a link down here as far as the tires go. But like I said, I paid $161 for it. And the spare I paid, the Textier I paid 115 plus tax. So overall, for a much better tire, I paid a little bit, and they're highly recommended. And the ride is fantastic, night and day from the old tires that were on here. But that's it. Just want to give you an update. It happens. You get flats out there, you break down, and I'm quite content. Until then, guys, subscribe, like if you like. Peace. Rock and roll.